So to copy this build folder into static is as follows. So here, what I'm going to do is put this full screen, and after this execution right here, or after this plugin, let's go ahead and create another plugin, and here, or actually create a new plugin section, and here we have to specify the artifact, and this is Maven, and then resources, and then plugin. And for the group ID, I'm going to leave this out because this is actually already included in the parent POM, and you can see that here, right? And now what I want to do is say that I want the execution, so executions, and then here we're going to have one execution, and I'm going to have the ID, oops, just like that. And then here I'm going to say copy, and then build, and then folder, and then the face. So we need to have a face in there. And this is when we process the classes, right? When we get to this phase, when we are processing the classes, I want to basically execute the goal. So goals, and then I'm going to say goal, and the goal will be copy resources. Now this takes a configuration. So here, let's just have a configuration. So configuration, and the configuration is as follows. We have to specify the resources, just like that. And inside we want the actual resource. So this is what we want to copy, and we want to copy from the directory, and then this will be src / and then front and then end / build. So again, this is what we want, right? So this build right here. And if I go back, and we also need in here to say the output. So once we have the resource, we have to specify the output directory. So output, and in fact, you can see that this is actually giving an error because we need to insert the configuration just like that. If I click in here, you can see that it says output directory. So we have to specify that. So if I click on that, and basically this will be like that. And then we want to say here, we want to say base directory. So base dir, and then / target / classes / and then static. So again, remember, so target, and then inside, remember we had the classes, and we want to have a static folder and then pull everything in there. And this is it. So again, this actually sometimes is red, but what I want you to do is, so here, if you open up the pom.xml, and then if you say reload project, so Maven, and then reload project, so this will resolve the dependencies, but still this will be red. So I think this is a bug within IntelliJ, and this should work. Now let's go ahead, and so we're going to open up Maven in here, and let's install. So before, we didn't have the static within the target folder, and now this, hopefully, if no mistakes, this should work. So you can see running npm install, running the build, creating an optimized build for production, and compiled successfully. And you can see all of the files in there. And now is running the tests. And if I scroll up, and I just want to see that in here. So copy filtered resources, and right here. So let's just search for copy. There we go, copying one resource. And what do we have? So copying 20 resources. So basically it seems that it did work. So let me just hide this and this as well. And now check this out. Instead of static, we have the copying of whatever was inside here. So this is actually working. So now it means that we have managed to basically in here. So we've managed to bundle both the front end and back end into a single jar. Next, let's go ahead and run this jar just to make sure that things are working as expected.